As always, keep in mind one thing. College Football 26 will look very much like College Football 25 because it's the first year since it started, okay? And the problem is EA Sports only makes good games after a couple bad years. It's a fact, okay? It's just a fact. College Football 25 was a grand slam. EA Sports will not make a good college football game again until College Football 29. Anyway, guys, today we got the gameplay trailer for College Football 26. And I'll be honest, it does literally look good. But again, it's because it's very similar to College Football 25. It does have some tweaks. It has some here and there, some different things. Which I think, again, like I said, at this point, College Football 25 was such a good game that there's not much you have to do. So you can't break it. There's not much you can do to break it. That's what I'm trying to say. Which is a good thing. Also, I don't think Bill Belichick will be in College Football 26. I keep seeing that on Twitter. Everyone's like, is Bill Belichick going to be No, I don't think he's going to be in College Football 26. But hey, listen, maybe. Maybe that's never going to happen. But anyway, though, I do love the score bug. By the way, in case you're wondering, this is called the score bug. Not everyone knows that. The actual physical screen in the stadium is actually called the score, what's it called? Scoreboard. This is called the score bug. And it actually does look very, very good. And obviously, starting off right away, they are showing there's a crazy amount of new plays in College Football 26. Now, I'm assuming that this is just going to continue down the line, like with updates and stuff like that. But, oh, the glitchiness of that. Anyway, I'm assuming it's going to keep getting more updates as time goes on because colleges keep creating new plays, right? They have new playbooks, they have new formations they utilize. Every year, it seems like, colleges come out with a new crazy play. So that's going to obviously get updated throughout the year. But some of the base plays that were not in College Football 25 will be in College Football 26. And again, I do want to preface this by saying I don't think this game's bad. I don't think it's going to be bad. But my point is, if you think this game is going to be 1,000 times better than College Football 25, it's not. But it's going to be still a good game, if that makes sense. If I miss a pass like that, I'm throwing my keyboard. Wear and tear improvements. See, that's something that, I don't know, like, this is something we talk about in college in MUT 26 too, because they should have like a MUT 26 thing about wear and tear. It's going to be like insanely crazy. I think they did it perfectly balanced in MUT 25 when it came to, how the system worked with wear and tear. It wasn't too insane, but it was still there. I don't know how I feel about it with College Football 26 because now what they're doing is they're subtracting stats from the overall player stats. So, like, for example, throughout the game, you're going to get wear and tear, right? So you might go from 99 speed to, like, 94 speed. Which, I guess it makes sense because players do get tired throughout the game. But that's going to be so frustrating, I'll be honest with you. It is also why you want to have backups then, You might want to have 5 stud receivers because if 4 of your stud receivers are tired and, drained from the game, you want to have somebody else. So, I guess it makes sense. One thing I will say about College Football 26 is I just can't wait to play it. Like, I'll be honest with you, this is one of those situations where it's like, gameplays, because they show us every year, right, the gameplay trailers, and they do look good. The problem is, though, it's like, you don't really know until you play the game. Once you play the game, you start to feel like the glitches, the problems, the good, the bad, the uglies, right? But it really comes down to playing the game. That's why I know some people go crazy about these trailers, like, oh, look at that looks amazing. Until you play the game. Until you play the game and you see your guy gets block shedded for no apparent reason in any circumstance, and then you're screaming, yelling at your TV. So, yes, sometimes it can be great. Sometimes it can be just EA Sports. And we already know this game. Now, I believe that with Madden, the EA license is actually expiring. Right now, they've already expired the EA license. So they're working on a new EA license contract, which interests me a lot because that might be why MUT 26 is going to be really good, because of the fact that they lost the EA license. But they didn't lose the EA license for college football because they just got it. So the NFL license, by the way, when I say EA license, I mean the NFL license. The NFL license, that's why college football 26 is going to be good. Because, yeah, they kind of need to, or else they're not going to get the license back. So, fun fact, fun things. I don't know. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Are you excited for college football 26? I definitely am. I just want this game to be out now. I know it's coming out in 3 weeks, but bro, this in MUT 26, I'm just ready for a new video games at this point. I feel like that's around this time period every year everyone has that mindset, but it's just so true. You're just ready for a new video game at this point. But I'll see you guys next one though. Peace out.